Our first guest tonight is an Emmy-nominated and Golden Globe award-winning actress for her work on the hit series Blackish. The eighth and final season airs Tuesday nights on ABC. Let's take a look.
How was your first day at the clinic? What?
So fulfilling. We met so many different kinds of people with such incredible stories.
See? Oh gosh, you guys get it.
Thank you for the opportunity.
No, thank you. Are you kidding me? So same time next week?
Oh, you want us to do this again next week?
Yeah. But not in the like, I'm making you do it kind of way. This is like a fun thing for us to do together.
So this was optional.
Yeah.
See, Vanessa, I told you. She thought we had to come since you're like our boss and all.
So you guys are only here because I'm your boss.
Oh, I'm so glad you get it. A lot of people would not be cool with that.
Please welcome back to the show our good friend Tracee Ellis Ross. How are you, Tracee?
Hi, Seth. I want to make an entrance like it's real, but you're not going to see my face. But the dress is so good. Watch. Here we go.
It's beautiful. Oh, thank you. It is a beautiful dress. It is a beautiful color. Let me tell you something. Nobody wears bolder and more beautiful colors than Tracee Ellis Ross. Consistently.
I love a color. I love a color. Hi, Seth. How you doing? We're back at home. What is this?
I know. I'm sorry to flip the script on you. I promise next time it'll be in person. And, you know, I'm a little worried. I want to get your assurances that even though Blackish is coming to a close, you will continue to be one of our favorite guests on the show in the years to come.
You are assured, and you don't have to apologize. Seth, I also shut myself down. Not because I got Omicron. I can't even keep it together. Not because I got it, but because I got scared again. And everything's just back at home. It just is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, for the easily scared, this has been a real return behind the doors.
Let me tell you something. I'm back at home by myself.
Well, congratulations. Congratulations on 8 seasons of the show. Congratulations on a premiere that had, let's be honest, one of the toughest gets for a sitcom guest star you could imagine. You guys got Michelle Obama.
Yeah, called up my friend, texted her and said, hey, you want to come on down, do a little guest spot on the show? You know, just you got a little time, just come all over and visit. Yeah, it was really exciting. What a way to start a final season. And she's such a great actress.
Yeah.
She was so good at improv and just kind of hanging with us. So that was a really fun way to start our final farewell season.
So you will confirm that you did not make her audition for this part. This was an offer-only situation.
Oh, no, she auditioned. Yeah. I actually was funny. I had Barack audition for her. And then once we made it through the first round, I was like, all right, we'll see the wife.
Interesting. And so now in the end, Barack didn't get the part.
No, as a matter of fact, it's funny you say that. He did not. And, but we, you know, it turned out well. It turned out really well. No, they're amazing. And no, they did not audition. As a matter of fact, we auditioned for them. We had to make sure they knew we were up to par.
Now, your producers were aware of the fact that you were friends with Michelle. Did they wait a full 8 years before asking you? Or has this been something that you've had to put them off over each season?
They did not wait 8 years, but this was the first time I was willing to ask.
All right, perfect. Well, it did work out perfectly. Your sense of timing was impeccable.
Thank you. It's not normally the case, but I'll take it on this one.
So when you look back at a show that's been on this long, what are the things that you feel like have changed the most, or the things that you've enjoyed watching mature over the last 8 years?
The truth is the most important part of the show for me, and the joy and pride, really all comes from watching Anthony's facial hair grow.
Yeah, good.
Some would think that it is, you know, the extraordinary experience of witnessing and participating in the growth of the children on the show. Or maybe even, look at this. I mean,
that's amazing.
This is how I know time has passed. The robustness of Anthony Anderson's beard showed us that truly anyone cannot achieve what he achieved. And
it's true. I think it should. We all have room to grow. We all have room to grow.
That is exactly what it tells us. But I'm also left with a lot of joy and pride because, you know, we did some good work, Seth. It feels like we did some good stuff. Yeah.
You mentioned the kids, and, you know, I have many writers on my show who are younger than me. I would say almost all of them, but they're not children. But you actually worked with kids, like cool, plugged into pop culture young people. Was that helpful in that it made you feel young, or depressing because it made you feel old?
It was devastating, Seth. It's something that I'm still in therapy because of. I entered the show and walked around mostly on most days, considering myself quite cool, you know, youngish, so to speak. But no, the children on the show, I think they actually played a lot of games and would turn to me to kind of ask me questions just so that they could laugh hysterically about the things I did not know. And then I would explain to them that, like, it's their job to keep me up to speed. So my failure as a cool person is on them. It's they have to be accountable for that, which they also thought was funny. But you know what gets sad, Seth, is when you're actually trying to convince someone how cool you are.
Yeah.
It's depressing. It's
well, let me tell you, you bring me on that set, because we hung out 20 years ago in New York City, you and I, Tracy. We ran this town. We ran this city.
You have no idea. You have no idea the places I've been, the people I've seen, and the things I know.
Now, a lot of those nightclubs are closed now. They're cycling clubs now.
Yes, yes.
Spin classes happen there. I have more questions for you, and in this commercial break, I would just invite you, as I will do, to reflect on our youth. We'll be right back with more from Tracee Ellis Ross.